Welcome y'all to another Conelanders Dirt Rally League race. I think my handbrake's actually working today, so... Nope. One sec while I fix this. For some reason, it never remembers my controls. I still don't understand why. Wait, that's the wrong one. Like every time I load up, it forgets most of them. And I have to go reassign them. It's a lot of fun. Alright, there we go. Should be good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Press right 6 long times 40.
So I've not had any practice this week, because I am running this really late. As you'll notice, the video is up late. Mostly because Codemasters decided not to have the RaceNet website up all weekend. And I say decided that because Monday, they had that thing back up pretty quick. Which means they chose not to have to pay someone overtime to come in and fix it over the weekend. My guess is that the game is too old, and so they don't care about the community anymore. Because they have too many other things they're working on right now. New games that'll bring in money. So, I'm just running this without practice. Which means we'll probably be slower than usual as we go slower, which also may not be a bad thing, as I won't be pushing.
Into right 4 half long, times 3 bump. And turn right 4 times 3. And left 4 over bump opens and tightens 80. Kick mid over big jump 40.
And I'm running this in a weird time for me, because I'm trying to do it early in the morning. The other fun thing about the RaceNet being down is I couldn't even look up what stages they were, so I could practice offline. So I am now at a point where I am seriously debating whether I want to continue doing any Dirt Rally stuff. Since a game company having a website like that down over the weekends is kind of bullshit. It's very just messed up, considering that's when I think a lot of people get most of their game time in. I also may just be being overly harsh, but considering how quickly they had it back up on Monday, I don't know. And I mean, this isn't the first instance of them just showing they give no craps about RaceNet and the events on there. It's also doubly frustrating because I've actually been trying to do one of the community events, the month-long rally, which they have gated where you can only do 6 a week. And so all the time I spent trying to get that done, it's 24 stages. It's now basically going to go to waste if I can't find some time to finish it, because they decided to not have the RaceNet up over the weekend. I will stop ranting now, because that was just kind of irritating. I mean, it's been a few days after that, and I'm still irritated about it.
And caution left 3 continues over 2 crest, 80.
think we get it. We'll have a repair stage after this,
Small crest.
so hopefully we can fix the windshield.
Keep in crest, 60.
Except the nice thing is the crack is not too bad,
40.
in too bad of a place here. And the ice on the windshield is still more annoying,
Left 3 don't
which I had forgotten about and didn't notice until I
right 6, 80.
saw the crack and was like, oh yeah, and then it's like, oh the ice.
And left 6
Darn.
long over bump, 80 over bumps. Caution right 6 over long crest. Into left 6.
Almost hit the tree.
And caution right 5 over small jump and small jump. Right 5 over jump bad camber.
Apparently I'm not fast enough for that to actually be a jump.
Left 5 and right 6 half long over bump don't cut, 80.
Nope, hurt.
Left 5
Nope.
and keep
Don't
right
do it,
over
car.
bump
Don't
left.
do it. I know you want to.
Caution
Don't.
left 4 long opens past junction, 60. Caution turn.
We're doing so well together.
Narrow.
Let's just keep it going.
100.
Err.
Crest 100.
That was painful.
Right 4 past junction 130.
Not sure if it was more painful for y'all to watch or for me to experience that.
And right 4 over
I'll find out when I edit this.
60 bridge 130. Keep right over jump. Into left 5 long over crest 150 over bumps.
I am still in dead last time I checked the results,
80.
and I'm a good minute behind the next closest people. So unless we miraculously find some pace here, I don't think that's really going to change.
Right 4 long past
Because we have 3 stages where we basically have to make up a minute.
Left 4 half long 40. Right 3 100.
Third gear's a good cruising gear, right?
Over crest line for 100. Caution bump left 4 right 5.
What I find the most remarkable about my speed here is that it's very consistent. Like, I don't know how I can actually be as consistently slow as I am compared to the really fast people. Don't hit the people. I have never seen them do that. Hopefully that'll scare some sense into you not to stand in a stupid place like that.
Left 5 long.
I doubt it though.
Caution right 6 over bump. And left 4 half long, long cut, 80. Left 5 40. Left 3 over crest bump, 80. Caution right 4 over crest past junction. Left 2 half long and crest.
I wanted to try some different audio things because
Right 3 long over bump.
I'm really annoyed with how my audio is going right now.
40.
Because I think I can have it reasonable
Opens.
with the setup I have, even though it'd be better if I actually invested in like a real mic.
Right 6. And left 3 long. Into right 4 over crest bump times 2. And right 3 over crest to finish.
I just want the audio to take less time to edit. It's like my only goal. Because that is what takes me forever right now. Only 2 minutes this time. Really? Whatever. Yep, still dead last. Almost a good 2 minutes slower now. And I think the next 2 are shorts. Yep. So unless we all of a sudden have some more entries that do worse than I have here, this will be our finishing position, which is okay. I have not really done as much. I've not spent anywhere near as much time in this game as I would need to not be in this position. But we had a fairly clean run there, so we actually got to do some repairs instead of always being in the hole.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 5 long over crest bump. Caution 60, keep right over crest bump 40. Left 6, 60. Right 5.5 long over big bump 60. Left 6 and crest jump maybe 60 over bumps. Left 5 long continues over crest bump 40. Right 3 long past junction tightens.
If I do decide to continue, I probably just need to do the entire whatever time frame worth of runs in one sitting, which would also be nice because then I would have that done and out of the way.
Into right 4 half long, into crest and crest, and right 3 over bump 60. Caution left 4 over crest jump.
Except it's always the editing that takes forever.
Continue to 80 and crest.
And there's the crack is back.
Right 3 into left 2 long bump. And right 3 tight long cut into crest jump. And left 5 half long over bumps. And right 4 half long. Into left 5 half long over crest jump 40. Right 4 half long. Left 6. And left 6 long into keep mid over big jump 80.
So
Right 4 opens.
I don't know if we're going to do another full rally setup for dirt for this league, since it sounds like we may be trying to go back to the old format, which is a weekly format.
Left 3 half long opens.
We'll have to see.
Right 3. And left 6. And keep right over crest bump. 60. Caution bump. So left 4 times 3 over crest bad camber. And right 2 half long. And left 3 opens 60 over long crest.
The other fun thing about this is I seem to not get any worse when I comment.
80 crest. Left 4 tightens over crest. 60 over bumps. Right 580 through dip.
Still very perplexed by this, by how my pace in this game.
Left 5 over jump.
More out of curiosity than anything else.
Into right 5 keep in. Into right
Because like I was saying before in like one of the other videos,
and right 5 long 40.
I practiced the hell out of Monaco, which was the first time I did a run
60 over
before the Assetto Corsa League started,
over crest jump maybe 40.
when I actually had some extra time. And nothing I did really seemed to affect how quickly I could go. It was amazing. Yeah, I think I did better than I did the first time, but it was by so little. And I never really gained much speed overall. And I ran that thing a lot. Well, we're less than a minute now. From both of them. So unless they both have a major catastrophe here, we'll get close. Which again means I should not actually be practicing this at all. This is any indication where I seem to be doing better than I have been when I actually do a practice run first. Which would go back to what Sebi's been telling us about chilling out and just calming down and not pushing. Which seems to be a lot easier when you have no idea what's coming up or what's going on.
1, go. Crest, right 6 long times 40. Caution line over 2 crests, left 4 over crest jump maybe 40 bump dip. bump and big bump 40. Right
The way
5.
this car's back end just wants to go flying out behind from you the second you actually hit the power band does not help.
Caution, left 5 over crest bump dip. Right 5 over jump. Left 5 long, tightens over crest 80 through dip. Care left 5, 60 over bumps.
I never saw a jump.
3 over crest, 80. Left 4 and crest.
I mean, that was kind of a jump, but that was a long time after he called it.
4 times 3. And left 2 half long. And right 3 opens bad camber 40. Caution, keep left over crest 40, left 3.
So I'm curious how many people actually listen to the Co-Driver,
Times 3 bump. And
because I'd really
left
like
4
to.
times 3. And left 4 over bump opens and times 80. Keep mid over big jump 40.
But again, if we come back to some of the stuff like I've been saying, unless it's just a subconscious thing,
6 long over bumps and left 4 half long 40.
where you just get more notes like, okay, there's a jump coming up at some point,
Right 5
because
over
actively
crest jump.
remembering and trying to apply what he's been saying is not something I'm good at.
And right 5 half long. Into caution crest jump.
Nor is apparently staying out of the snowbanks.
And right 2 long.
Oop.
And left 3 crest. Into right 2 long tightens 80. Caution right 4 over crest jump.
I really want to keep running Dirt Rally just because I think it's a different style of driving and does help
Crest, 60 crest.
my overall car control and feel, balance,
Left 4 half long.
whatever handling skills,
Crest jump.
which is the reason I even started running it in the first place. I mean, it also looked fun to just kind of throw yourself at a track and not have to memorize the entire layout like you do on road courses,
5 half long. And caution right
even though you kind of do, I think, to really go fast. I don't know.
crest jump.
Since it's a game and you can practice, I really feel like the fastest people kind of have a much better understanding of the layouts here.
And right 660.
But that also may just be they have more experience and it's kind of an inherent ability more so than an explicit memorizing the layout, if that makes any sense. Okay, car, out of the bank. Yay! Alright. Nice to actually finish that. Wow, only 30 seconds down on that one. Really well. The more I see that, the more I'm just in here going, Sebby's right. Wow, we made up a lot of time there. So yeah. Yeah, we've been chilling and doing that like correctly the entire way. We probably could have given someone a good race. Now I'm tempted to do it. Now I want to do the next one just to see if doing that will actually work. So, with that, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any comments, feedback, or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races. Y'all take it easy.